Hi everyone, and welcome to another Daily Dani podcast. And I'm super happy to be able to talk to a very dear friend of mine, and obviously a superstar of our game and the legend of WTA tennis, Conchita Martínez. Conchi, welcome.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for finding the time, because you are the coach of the moment.
Well, I'm one of the coaches.
Oh, that's a very humble way to look at it. Let's go straight to that. The recent success, obviously, Mirra Andreeva has been having the last couple of, I would say, weeks, months. Is that something that surprised you, or the way you've been working, you were kind of expecting it?
I mean, of course, when you start winning bigger tournaments, they always come not as a surprise, because she's a girl that works really hard. But all of a sudden it was just like that, 2 in a row, Dubai and Indian Wells. So no, I would say she's been practicing and training hard, and there was a big change after a good preseason, and you have a little bit more time to work on things, tennis, physically, and everything. No, so everything is kind of like putting together things. I mean, she's playing loose in the matches, and actually something that we really tried to do is to become a little bit more aggressive, which I think she's doing, and I don't know, she's playing well.
Was there a point that you told yourself, because of your experience, you kind of know where it's going? Were you thinking, this is good, that's gonna be
I was seeing like the changes, how she's a girl that picks up just like that. No, you tell her something and she's very talented, and she learns really, really fast in any department, actually. And she's eager to be trying things. Everything that I offer on the table, she will say, okay, yes, let's try it. No, it's not often you find a player that wants to get out of her comfort zone sometimes. Yep. No, but I was seeing the progress, and I was seeing how she was practicing with the top players, how she was getting closer and closer, and then it happened where she beat a lot of top players to win those good tournaments.
Let's just go quickly back talking about good tournaments. How special and emotional was especially that Indian Wells win for you?
Yeah, I mean, Indian Wells is an amazing tournament. No, I think it's one of the favorite from a lot of players and past players. Probably you love it too. But I forgot the question.
How special was that moment? Because that's obviously almost as big as winning a slam.
Yeah, I mean, it was very special. Especially because, as you say, they're long tournaments. You have to be focused during the whole time, and she did really, really well, and she beat amazing players there too. And I mean, that was really, really special.
Now, what do you think has to be changed, or maybe nothing, to take it to the next level and winning the first slam, maybe?
Well, I think we change nothing. I think it's continue work and continue to get better and better. I think she's going on the right track. She still needs to. I mean, she's very young, and what I want is like that she has her feet on the floor, and that we don't try to jump too soon, or to you have to go step by step. So I think she's ready. I mean, she's won tournaments, she's beat great players. I mean, if everything comes together, why not? But I wouldn't know when it's gonna happen.
Sure.
But hopefully, it's gonna happen.
How do you find that balance between using your experience and everything you've been through, and playing the biggest matches on the biggest occasion as a coach, but also letting her grow as a player and have her say into what she will eventually become as a player, as a person? Because with your incredible knowledge, how do you find that?
Well, I think it's
day by day.
yeah, day by day. It's not. It's I don't know. Like I said before, you know, I offer her my experience, and I offer her. You know, I think if we go this way, it's gonna be good because of this, and that. But I'm not one person that is gonna say, we do this and this is it. You know, I like to. For me, it's very important the communication, how she feels, what she thinks. I mean, like sometimes if I go and do a session just with me, it's not like, I mean, I have a lot of things prepared, but I want to know also, I mean, if you had to do a couple of things, what do you think you should practice? What would you like to do? And then there is, you know, that's the balance, no? Like I bring my stuff and what's important for me, but also I do things that, you know, she's going to feel comfortable and more, I don't know, you know, confidence when she does those things. So I'll do it.
And does that go the same with the coach on court, something we didn't have in our times, that when do you know, okay, you're guiding, let's say, her through the matches, and then when you know it's time to...
Well, she shows me.
Yes.
She doesn't want...
We see it sometimes as well in the commentary board.
I mean, yes, for sure. I mean, sometimes, and it's a pity because sometimes she gets too much into her... When she's into the zone, I mean, I don't need to talk, but when she's not doing good and she's not very, or she's more negative, sometimes she doesn't want to talk, or she doesn't want, and I think, I think she needs to get better at that. But if she doesn't want it, there's nothing I can do. I cannot jump to the court and just go, come on, Mirra.
But let's say we've been there as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy. I mean, I would say that for 17 years old, she's almost going to be 18, but she's quite mature. She has that playfulness of a young player. But yeah, she can get feisty on the tennis court, and sometimes, I mean, she just says, okay, you know, and it happens. But yeah, I mean, if you want to be a champion, you got to get better at those things.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I would have been better sometimes. Also, no?
Yes, we all wish that.
So sorry to my coaches.
Yes. But, this is
the
official. We are going to officially apologize to all our coaches here, right?
Okay. Sorry for everything.
What goes around comes back around, right?
Exactly.
Okay, talking about one more thing on Mirra. I think what we all love and appreciate, and it's obviously thanks to how you work together with her, is her variety in the game that we don't maybe see as often these days compared to what you had. I do want to mention, first time I'm playing Conchita, I'm actually 17 or 18. I'm thinking I'm playing quite good. It's Roland Garros time. I'm thinking, okay, I have a powerful game. Now Conchi comes with her genius variety, schools me around like never. I come off the course like, okay, this was a big lesson I needed to have.
But then you turn it around because I couldn't beat you anymore.
No. This was actually an amazing lesson to understand how much you have to have in the game to be a champion like you. How great is it to have someone like Mirra that's it's getting there, right?
For me, it's very important to have variety, even if you play a powerful game, but to be able to do short angle, to once in a while to change the pace, with a higher ball, the drop shots that she does are amazing.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, it's something that we always practice. I practice with all of my past players too. Like. The slice, to go to the volley. I mean, I think she's becoming more comfortable, and she has a lot of shots that she can, one day if something is not working, she can have a plan B, and that's all that we want sometimes, to have a plan B.
Few more options.
Yeah, a few more options are nice. I actually like the way she's playing. I like that she has a little bit, she plays with a little bit more shape.
Yep.
I like that now she's going for her forehand more. She's more confident. I mean, the backhand it's amazing. It was amazing, but we put a lot of work on taking the ball early and being more aggressive, but still with shape, no? I mean,
So in your case, was that something you had to really work hard at, or it was more natural?
I think it was natural, but yeah, now that I think a little bit more, I mean, there was something that I work. I mean, I wasn't born with like, I don't know, amazing
Slice backhand and drop shots and ridiculous
To tell you the
angles.
truth, I mean, until I was 15, I played a two-handed backhand. So
Really?
I changed to one-handed when I was 15, and I was confident enough only to slice. And it took a while to play a match and to be able to play the topspin backhand. But yeah, there was something that I liked to practice. Sometimes you remember when we had those machines, the ball machines?
Yes, of course.
Because sometimes we just did that a lot. So I will just picture in my head, okay, now I go a higher ball, now a shorter angle, now I go, and it was always like, if I was imagining to be playing a match like that. So I think maybe
Yeah, well, it worked because I never knew what was coming. I was like, because you had like a zillion options on both ends, and that's why it was so fun to watch, so difficult to play against. But let's just go quickly back to our times, if we may. Is there something you see in today's tennis that you think, oh, I wish we had that? I don't know whether it's what we know about nutrition, recovery, whatever.
everything. Everything. I mean, everything evolves.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I learned many more things. I mean, my career was quite long, 18 years.
Yep.
And I had to play against a lot of different players, no? And then the powerful game came, and you sort of had to adapt, no? But at the end, I knew more about nutrition. I knew more about prevention. I started doing the core exercises at the end. I'm like, wow, this is quite useful.
Yeah.
To
So you
get
felt the
there.
difference.
Oh yeah. And imagine now that it's evolved so much, and we know a lot more. So I mean, there is a lot of choices out there. I mean, even like rackets and strings and everything. No, I mean,
How about the technology? Are you one of those coaches that because let's go back how we used to scout for players and try to get a tactical approach for our next matches. You take your coffee and randomly by accident you end up by court 27 where your next opponent is practicing.
wow, how
right?
convenient, no?
Yes. So how is it these days for you?
Yeah, I actually like to watch tennis. I do get how you call
The data.
the data and everything. But if I'm in the tournament, I mean, I do go.
And watch in person.
Yeah, I don't need to grab a coffee. I mean, I'm here. I'm watching.
Okay, I'm watching. Huh?
I'm scouting. No, I like because I like to see it live. If not, I'll watch it on the computer. But I do get the data, and I'm probably using, I don't know what percentage, because there is so much
I
out
know
there
that's why it's not
that it's sometimes it's a lot, but it's useful. It's useful, especially to read the serve a little bit better, stuff like that. I do see it, and then I share with Mirra. I do show her some graphics she likes,
Okay.
and we use it. But
cool.
I'm sure we use like 15%.
You still keep the old approach.
Yes,
Good.
yes.
Talking about technology, nutrition, I feel like there is so much information out there, but also so much noise for the players with the social media, with the sponsor activities. How do you keep them
tough, huh?
protected and focus on what they have
That's
to do?
very tough. It's very tough. What we're living with the social media is crazy. It's crazy, and it's crazy how it can I don't know, like kill you sometimes.
Exactly.
What
So-
people are talking, and it can affect you. It's difficult. I'm not one of those put your phone away.
Okay, so you just
But Mirra, I think maybe she looks at it maybe a little bit too much, but it's not like one that is always on the phone. At least you can work, and she has her phone in the tennis racket. But it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
one thing we would bring from our times to this generation, would that be this? Like
Like no phone, no social media, maybe, maybe, because I think it's doing a lot of harm, not only tennis players, but adolescents. Yeah, it's crazy. And that's probably what we see a lot with the mental health, because anybody can talk about anybody, like, and really, if you don't have the right approach, it can really harm you. So, yeah, I would, in a heartbeat, like, go later, no?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
I think we agree.
If you use it to your advantage, but then you're always kind of like hooked into that, like, okay, a picture here, a picture there, I'm gonna post,
and the focus goes completely
when
away.
do you relax? When do you just I don't know, look at a flower and smell a flower, or I don't know,
go to a park, enjoy what you see.
I agree. So yeah, that's a pity.
Yeah, those were good times. Huh?
Yes. We use other things, no? We have fun doing other things.
And I think also the personal relationships were much deeper.
Yes.
Because when we talked much more, I feel, about tennis.
Yeah.
Like, we could have dinner and talk 3 hours.
Yeah. Now we can barely
talk.
Make a phone call, no? It's like always WhatsApp.
So true.
It's like more comfortable, but you lose a big part. So,
well, I never thought I was going to be the one to say those were good times, but in a way it was great. I think we were so privileged, though.
Yeah, we were, and we still are. No, we still here. I mean, you doing your thing and contributing to the tennis. I mean, it's great to have you anywhere, and it's great to also see you in the tournaments and helping us. And so it's very nice. It's very nice.
Thank you
that you're still connected.
And I have to say, it's so wonderful to see a female coach. I think so good for our sport. And we need more of Conchis in our world.
Look, I'm really passionate with what I do, and I think that shows, and that helps to give the player what they need, no? And I really enjoy my time when it's like this. And I mean, I have a lot of fun with Mirra. I mean, we have an incredible connection. But with all of my players, I don't know, I always feel like, okay, if they see me passionate, I think it helps, no? Than somebody that is just, okay, one more.
Exactly.
So, no, I'm not saying that, but yeah, it helps. I like it.
And we are very privileged that you bring that passion and love for the game still to our sports.
Thank you.
I can tell you how grateful we are for that.
Thank you.
And obviously for your time to come to join Daily Dani. I know you've got things to do, so I won't let you any longer, but thank you so much, Coach.
No, thank you. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. Thanks.